Ramrei village lies upstream from the Tubal multipurpose project. Its once lush paddy fields are now flooded with water from the Tubal River and have been turned into what the government has unsuccessfully tried to promote as a commercial recreational water park. With the promise of luring outside visitors and money, the water park was initially contracted to a private company who introduced motorboat rides and started building restaurants. But the operations grounded to a halt within just a few months. Locals say poor road infrastructure and the monotonous nature of what they offered was largely to blame for its collapse. With the lofty promise of attracting tourists now a distant dream, what is left of the so-called water park has now passed into the hands of the Ramrei Village Club, who try to keep the place going for a few people who bother to visit, mostly locals from nearby. But it is struggling. With the park generating very little revenue, operators say they're hardly able to support the livelihoods of the people who are desperately trying to keep it open. The boats introduced by the tour operator, who long abandoned the idea of a water park, are now slowly decaying on the banks of the flooded reservoir, damaged and discarded. The only buoyant craft on these banks is a locally made bamboo boat, stacked with nets used by an elderly man from the local village, who occasionally use it for fishing. The villagers lament that the only real activity in the crumbling water park are village youth who use it to consume drugs and alcohol away from prying eyes. The once fertile patch of valley on the banks of the Tubal River is now a place of no value, and increasingly a social problem for Ramrei villagers.